Happy birthday, liebe Jana. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
It was nice.
With you a brief story about changing a point of view. And the story is about playing golf, and it speaks about looking at things differently. So imagine a foursome of golfers in the morning playing, and one of them is a priest, another one is a physician, and they are playing behind extremely slow golfers. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and they are on the 5th hole. It's an extremely slow game. So when the groundskeeper is driving by in his electric cart, they stop him and say, "Sir, could you push these guys a little faster? It's time." And he says, "I'm sorry, I cannot push them. They are firefighters. They were very involved in last year when we had a fire in our clubhouse. If it weren't for their bravery, we would have lost everything. Unfortunately, while battling the fire, they lost their eyesight. So they are blind. We can't help them. We can't coax them." Well, the priest is thinking, if I increase the intensity of our prayers on Sunday, if I put a special intention, maybe God will grant them the eyesight. The physician in the foursome says, "Well, I have a friend in New York, he's an ophthalmologist, maybe he can do surgical procedure and improve their eyesight." And an engineer in the group looks at them and says, "Couldn't they play at night?" So you see, a different point of view sometimes makes a solution more possible.
Csillagok szépen ragyogjatok, a szegény legények mutat utassatok.
They said, "Oh, the results are so great. We have no ideas to improve what you did, so we look for a new topic."
Ale wracacie jutro do domu, czy jeszcze na niedzielę?
Jana is not famous for using a smartphone.
Jana has a birthday.
Das war für mich sehr breit. Das durfte ich.
Maciego? Michael, that's great, huh?
Yeah.
At the end it's also better hits.
Richard and Eric for all of us, thanks a lot for being so great guest givers here. We had a very fantastic days here in Silena Gora at your company at Luke, and I'm sure nobody of us will miss the time with you, the work with you. Very intense work, I think very intense. We worked a lot with and for you, but without any bonus, realize it. We had only fun, and I hope you learned a bit, but even more we have learned. A new company, new problems, and it has been really great, and we enjoyed it very, very much. So thanks a lot for this. I think everybody is saying the same. Thank you, Ivana, Richard, and Eric. And, I'm sorry, next year we couldn't come here. We'll see.
Thank you for Luke.
Thank you.
But when we've been here in June, we've got some excellent wine from you.
Yes.
Thank you very much. I enjoyed it very much. I enjoyed even the bottles of the Croatian girls because they flew back to Croatia, and it's been a nice moment. That's life. Thank you. And I was thinking, how could we say thank you to you, to everybody of you? And I remembered that all my Polish friends are very keen about Christmas markets in Germany and about Stolle. And I don't know the name of Stolle, the word of Stolle in, please
It's a
not know
special
it.
Saxonian cake.
It's a special cake of Germany for Christmas time. And so I think I ask Mariusz, where's Mariusz? Mariusz. In your team you have a fantastic group, and that's for Luisa. No, not for Luisa, for Marek. For Marek. Marek is there.
You can create it artificial. You can stay alive.
You can learn. You can learn from this.
You can stay alive.
Okay.
That nothing from the previous three groups couldn't be implemented without this, because after all, for all things we need number. So we try to understand which number and how this number impact on the decision. So our topic was new organization with better information / controlling.
Well, the first principle seems very basic, but it's a crucial and it's very important part. The structure follows strategy. So in 2020 we undertake the assumption of being a brand-driven company.
So very tough work. You know that we developed our company by 27 years without controllers. Successful, but always can be better. Yes, and this is very important for us that we meet together. And you know that you don't solve our problem, but you give us a new view on the manage our company, and this is very important. And what is the most important? That probably we change company from executor strategy on the responsible for strategy. This is the most important. Thank you very much.
which publish magazine for IT. I think they start.
Richard always hungry.
Well, I think first of all the most important part of the support and support of ICV was very open-minded impact on on the views that we had previously about our company, on the ideas, sometimes to the everyday aspects, to the strategic aspects. So it definitely helped us look from different point of view on the way how we approach strategy, operations, day-to-day activity. And I strongly believe that it will have a big impact on how our organization will be in the future.
Thank you.
Yes.
With this project here for Luke, International Work Group and Luke, and I know that your son Eric introduced us, and what have been your feelings in the beginning of this time, and perhaps at the end, what are your feelings now?
It was very tough decision for us because we afraid open on the controllers from foreign countries, especially from foreign countries. And but we expect that give us this meeting give us a new solution on the develop company, because we are innovative company, and that's why we still looking for new way to develop company, not only in Poland but also on the world.
Mm-hmm. What have you been in your apprenticeship after these 4 or 5 months today, after having finished the last meeting,
Yes,
2 days meeting?
It was very good meetings, which open our mind, and open mind our staff on the new possibility manage a company. This is the most important, I think.
Thanks a lot for the fantastic days with you and with your company.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Genau gesagt verfiel ich deinen Worten. Von deinen Lippen las ich meine Welt. Was dir gefiel, das ließ sich nicht mehr stoppen.